My friend John and I were wildlife photography enthusiasts. One day, we heard about an old safari park in Africa that had been abandoned years ago. Rumors suggested that people had gone missing there, and locals believed something unseen lurked within the jungle. John suggested, "What if we go there? We might capture something rare." I felt a strange unease, but the thrill of adventure took over. The next day, we packed our cameras and supplies and arrived at the forsaken safari park. The fence was broken, and as we stepped inside, an eerie stillness surrounded us. The birds were silent, the wind had stopped, and a strange melancholy lingered in the air. As we wandered deeper into the jungle, we came across a massive elephant carcass. It was dried up, its bones exposed, as if it had been lying there for years. But the strange part? The ground beneath it was wet, as if something had recently dragged it to that spot. John took out his camera and started clicking pictures. The moment he turned on the flash, we heard a deep, slow breath. I looked around, but we were completely alone. Then John whispered, "It's moving." I fixed my gaze on the carcass. Its massive ribcage was shifting, rising and falling, as if it was breathing. Before we could react, a low growl echoed from within the bones. The dry, brittle ribs began to creak, and the elephant's skull turned slightly in our direction. It was as if something inside was trying to escape. John shouted, "What the hell is happening?" Suddenly, the ground beneath the carcass started to tremble. The soil cracked open, and a horrifying black figure emerged from underneath. Its eyes glowed like burning embers, and its form was twisted, almost inhuman. We turned and ran as fast as we could, but the shadow followed us, moving through the ground as if it was part of the earth itself. I glanced back. Where the elephant had been, there was now only a deep, gaping hole, as if the creature had been buried alive and just awakened. Reaching the broken fence, we scrambled out, collapsing onto the ground. The shadow stopped at the edge of the park, unable to cross the boundary. John, panting, muttered, "That wasn't an elephant. That thing was never truly dead." Later, when we researched the park's history, we discovered why it had been shut down. Visitors had reported seeing a dead elephant that wasn't really dead. Those who got too close were never seen again. Was that elephant truly dead? Or had something far worse been trapped within it? That question still haunts me to this day.